the bartender's out there like, Bob, you gotta go. And then he's not listening. He's like, hey, yeah. And I'm just like backing away slowly, still singing, but it's like awkward. And it was like, oh man. Hey guys, Rawbeautykristi is here. Yeah, my hair is really, really blonde. This lighting makes it look like it has a yellow tint to it. It really doesn't. In person, it's just like neutral, like a whitish color. I decided to go bold with my hair. I really never do. I'm so a creature of habit. And the last few times that I've gotten my hair done, when I say the last few times, I mean like for the last 3 years, I've been like getting a very gentle, soft baby light. And this time I sat in his chair and I was like, Carl, I'm tired. I'm tired of just playing it safe. And he was like, let's do it bold, baby. And I was like, bitch, let's do it. So we did. Well, he did. And it is blonde and I love it. I feel so confident. I feel so pretty. The one thing about this hair is that I feel like I need a lot of makeup to really make it stand out. When you just have it done like this, I mean, it's cute as hell. It does really benefit from like a full glam situation. So every day I've been wearing like full glam. I've been doing these really big wings lately and I've had a ton of people be like, bitch, how do you do that? So I think I'm just gonna do my makeup today like I've been doing it, that super big wing glam. And I'm gonna show you guys how I do a wing. I'm also gonna be chatting about what's been up. And I know it's kind of a chit chat, get ready with me, but I feel like so much has been going on that I just wanna, you know, do this before we can get into other videos. I have some really fun ideas coming. Well, at least I'm gonna try. I don't know if I have all the makeup necessary. I might have to order some things. We'll see how it goes, but I'm excited. So let's just jump into the video. I am going to start off with my skin. I've been using every day lately the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. It's a good foundation. Do I recommend it? I feel like you can get a similar application with probably other products, but I've been wearing it for the last few days because the color match on me is pretty decent and I'm trying to get use out of the products that I have. I've tried it a few times on camera and I've always really liked it and it sits well on my skin. It's been lasting well throughout the day, so that's what I've been using. So for the last few days, I haven't had a chance to film, which is why you guys didn't get a video on Monday. For the last 3 days, I've been working tirelessly on making this birthday party for my husband. It was his 30th birthday yesterday. When you guys are watching this, it will be a few days ago. His birthday's on the 24th. And I wanted to do something special for him. He is not one for parties like full of people or doing anything like that. He's just more like low key and wants to stay home and, you know, just hang out. But I wanted to do something for him. So I did an office themed birthday party. I filmed the entire thing for my first ever TikTok, which I'm gonna see if I can link it like somewhere up here or I'll have it in the description or whatever if you guys saw it. It's on my Instagram, so head over to my Instagram and you guys can watch the TikTok video or you can go to my TikTok, follow me. I don't know that I'm gonna be like somebody that uploads all the time on TikTok. I just don't feel funny enough for that. I'm too old! But I did a whole office themed birthday party and I made him a bobblehead and it was just us two at the birthday. Like it wasn't a big party, but that's the way he liked it because he started catching on that there was something going on the morning of. When I told him to put his sweater on, I was like, okay, get ready. We're gonna go into town. And he was like, why? Because he really didn't want anything. And it ended up exceeding his expectations because it wasn't like a big blowout party or anything like that. It was just him and I. And it was so much fun. I did like all the little things. Like I did a candle from Serenity by Jan and little cards. I got a stapler and Jello and the Kit Kats from Andy, the Flunkerton stuff. Like it was all an office theme and I really, really, really loved it. Office is our favorite show like ever. It's like our love in that show. That's so pathetic, but I swear to you, it's just like, if you haven't seen it, I was one of those people too that for the longest time I was like, oh my God, that show is so overrated. Why does everyone always talk about it? Get over it. And then I watched it and I've seen it like 7 times now all the way through. Like I'm not even kidding. Anyway, I know some people are like, oh my God, liking The Office isn't a personality trait. And I'm like, you know, hating The Office isn't either. Anyway, it was so much fun. And then we came home. I asked him what he wanted. He was like, I want to eat a pizza and I want to watch movies. So that's what we did. We ate some pizza. We watched the Avengers. I had never seen Avengers before. I know. I'm one of those people that like, I haven't seen Star Wars either. I know. Cancel me. I think it's when people hype things up so much, you're like, oh my God, I don't want to watch that. And that was me with Avengers. But I was talking to one of my friends and he was like, please watch it. And I was like, okay. So we went through and we watched all the lead up ones that we needed to watch, like Doctor Strange and Thor and all the ones we needed to. And then we just finally finished Avengers. We watched Endgame or Infinity War and Endgame last night and damn. The hype is real. They are so good, dude. I was not expecting to like them nearly as much as I did. And oh man, I really, really liked them. They were so good. I was shocked by that. And man, emotional. I didn't think I was gonna get emotion, but I cried my eyes out and then I got a splitting migraine. It was really fun. Okay, so I'm gonna do my brows real quick. I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Soft Brown. My teeth hurt. I've been like grinding my jaw today. I don't know why. Like a little bump on my under eye. I just tried to squeeze it, but I don't think it's a zit. And now it hurts. My eyes watering. Anyway, that's what we did this weekend. It was so much fun. We had the best time. I love just like when I shut my phone off and I texted everybody and I was like, no work today, just birthday. And we just got to spend the time. We also went out with my sister and her boyfriend on Friday. It was so much fun. Dude, we went bowling. I haven't been bowling in years and I forgot how fun it was. Oh my God, we had the funnest time ever. And we went to this bowling alley that it's like a league style. It's interesting. So like the guy at the front who like you get your shoes from, you go bowl on a specific lane and you're not alone on your lane. It's really weird. But like at first I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna like this. I'm gonna embarrass myself. I suck at bowling. It wasn't embarrassing in the slightest. So like the team that was with us was super good, dude. They were like a league and we were like, not. And it was so fun though. So basically what you do is you just bowl like normal. And I'm actually not that bad. I'm really surprised at how not bad I am. Like I'm kind of good. So like say I am just like regularly bowling, he'll kind of like draw a lane and he'll be like, okay, lane 15, $1.50 if you get a strike. So say it's like a 7-10 split, like you get all the pins down except for like the last two, then they'll be like, okay, 50 if you get those ones. And they'll give you like $50 if you hit those pins. It was so much fun. Did I hit the pins? Absolutely not. But my husband made like $5 and it was so much fun. And we had some drinks and I never drink because drinking is a trigger for my headaches, which the next day I did get one, which really sucks. But you know, sometimes you just gotta live and it sucks and I hate it. And I usually have a drink maybe like once maybe twice a year, but I just really wanted to have fun. And it wasn't fun the next day, but it was kind of fun at the time. I only had 2 beers, so it was like not a big deal. So we left there at like, I'd say 10, and then we went to a karaoke bar, and oh my God, it was so much fun. And me and my sister were the only 2 people that were putting our names in. Nobody else was putting their name in. There was not very many people in this place at all. And so we were just singing. We were singing Tenacious D. We were singing Frozen and oh my God, all the songs. It was so freaking much fun, dude. I had the best time doing karaoke and we were out late and having so much fun. There was this guy in the bar and his name was Bob, and Bob had too much to drink. He had way too much to drink. He was friendly, but like blackout. And it's funny because he wouldn't remember anyone's names. Like he would come up to you 50 times and be like, what is your name again? And we were like, this is 50 times. He was 10-Second Tom from 50 First Dates. Like he literally could not remember your name. It's funny, like he could barely talk because he was so belligerently, he was blacked out drunk and he could barely even talk. Yet he got to the point where the bartender was like, okay, yeah, you can't have any more. And she was like, you're cut off. And she told him that. She was like, you gotta go, buddy. And so she was trying to get him to leave. But at that exact moment, I started singing What's Up from 4 Non-Blondes, you know? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? You know that song? And it was, this guy could barely remember his own name, let alone anybody else's, yet he knew every single word to this song. So while the bartender's trying to like kick him out of the bar and he was getting all 86'd, there Bob was up there, arm around me, singing 4 Non-Blondes, knew every single word, knew every line. I was like, oh God, it was the worst time. It was literally like a scene in a movie where the bartender's out there like, Bob, you gotta go. And then he's not listening. He's like, hey, yeah. And I'm just like, backing away slowly, still singing, but it's like awkward. And it was like, oh man, it was such a time. What a time to be alive. It was so much fun. Everything ended up being fine. He ended up leaving and no fights or anything like that happened, but it was so much fun. I had a blast. This is the Fenty Shady Biz bronzer. So that was my husband's birthday weekend and it was so much fun. He doesn't like anything done. Like he kept telling me 500 times, he's like, please don't do anything. I'm like, I'm not. We just like to do little small low-key things. Some people are like, it's my birthday month. We're not those people. I also thought I would update you guys because I've had a lot of people asking. I did get my MRI. I got it not last Friday, the Friday before. And I will tell you that, not to scare anybody because, you know, I don't want to scare anyone away from getting any tests they have to get done, but it was a lot. It was intense. It wasn't like the worst thing I've ever done, but if you have anxiety or fear of closed spaces or loud noises, it's intense, dude. I'm not technically claustrophobic. I don't like being in closed spaces, but they just told me do not open your eyes, and I did not open my eyes. So essentially what they did is they had me come in there, they put a little cage around my head, put these headphones on me, and then they stick your head in like this spot, and they're like, okay, don't move. This is going to take 18 minutes. And I was like, okay, that doesn't sound that bad. 18 minutes felt like 2 hours. I'm not even kidding. When it was halfway over, they said, okay, Kristi, that we're 9 minutes left. And I was like, I have been in here for an hour and you tell me I have 9 minutes left? I wasn't. I had only been in for 9 minutes, but it just feels like so long when you're in there because you're just laying completely still, eyes closed, but your brain's moving 1,000 miles an hour because it's kind of like overwhelming. I guess what I didn't realize about an MRI is how loud it is in there. People warned me like it's really loud and I was like, I got this. It's fine. No, it's loud. Like loud. It's not like unbearable because you do have like ear muff things on, but oh my God, if it wasn't like, dude, it was a lot. It was a lot being in there because what it sounds like to me is like, you're at a rave, okay? And background noise, but without the, it's just this. At that noise. That's always going on the entire time. You just got that background noise of that, okay? And it's loud and it's low and it's happening the entire time. That sound never stops. And then on top of it, you have the sounds from The Witch or The Lighthouse, like scary movies. Maybe a little Transformers, J.J. Abrams, maybe a little War of the Worlds. Scary, like like loud. We're talking loud noises. And those loud noises are happening very electric sounding. My brain was moving 1,000 miles an hour and the lady warned me. She was like, okay, this part's gonna be really, really loud. And I was like, how loud? And then I was like, oh, jet engine loud. When you're in there and all of that stuff is happening and you're already heightened, oh my God. And I got out of there and she was like, you did good. You held really still. I was like, did I do good? Because I was internally, I wasn't moving, but my brain was just going there. Every noise that could make like the sound of clinking metal, the sounds inside of a spaceship. Oh, of horrors. So anyway, it wasn't fun being in there, but it was done and I am glad that it's over with and hopefully I don't have to have one again. The results came back inconclusive for what they were testing for. Couldn't find anything, which is really positive. I'm hoping that means that I'm fine. My doctor, I noticed, ordered the test for something kind of different than we had discussed, so hopefully it would have showed the other things as well, but at least for the things she ordered it came back negative, but that wasn't even why I went there. Anyway, it was kind of weird. My mental health has been a lot better since I got that test done. It was nice to just know that they've looked inside my head and they've seen that I don't have, you know, any brain tumor that they can see or anything like that. And hopefully I don't have anything else. So fingers crossed that we're fine. Everything's good. I got the radiologist report back and I was reading it this morning and it says that a lot of the areas are unremarkable and that my brain stem looks good and everything like that. So thank God for that. And the MRI is done. That doesn't give us any answers really to why I've been feeling the way that I have with some of the symptoms I've been having. But you know what? At least that my brain looks pretty good. And do a little bit of brow gel. I also had my first therapy appointment. Oh, this is just an all-around update video. I love these kind of videos. I know some people are indifferent towards them, but you know, I like talking about stuff like this. So I had my first therapist appointment. That was last Friday. My next one is this Friday, and then it's gonna go to like an every 2-week schedule. And it was good. I liked it a lot. It was really nice. Like it was just kind of getting to know each other. Like she just kind of was asking me some sort of baseline questions and getting to know a little bit of back history. And then we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into all that stuff more that I keep going. But I liked it. I thought it was good. I mean, we got a lot of stuff out in the open. We got kind of the basic questionnaire figured out. And then other than that, we kind of opened up about some things, like things that have happened in my life and like traumas and stuff like that. But we're gonna probably dive more into all that stuff as things go. I just feel like we made good progress and it was nice, and I'll see her again this Friday. So that was good. No problem with it at all, and it was easy to get there, and I feel overall positive. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you in now that this part is done. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner real quick. This is totally off topic, but I want to show you how I've been doing my eyeliner lately because so many people have asked, like on my Instagram story, they're like, how did you do that liner? Honestly, the first day I did it, it was a fluke. It just ended up being way too big, but I kind of like doing my liner lately. I don't know, I've just been, sometimes I get in like a wing liner mood, and that's where I'm at right now. So what I do is I start at this edge right here and I sort of follow out and up. I kind of like my liner to be a bit more straight, and I take it out about that far. I know that's a really big wing, but I've been liking doing this like big crispy wing. So I draw that line and I sort of do it in like short little strokes. And as you can see, it's almost like an extension of my lower lash line. I don't know if that makes sense. If you were to just take this and extend it out, that's sort of the shape that we're looking at, but I go a little bit straighter. And then I take my pen and I don't go to the very, very end of the tail. I go right here and I just pull it across like this. I know that looks easier said than done. It's honestly practice. And if you totally mess up, it doesn't matter because you can take concealer and you can literally fix anything with like a little Sigma E15, or there's Morphe has one that's very similar, and it's like a flat top little square brush. You can just clean up everything. To me, the end of this looks real janky, so I think what I would like to do is just meet that up right there. I'm not a huge fan of that wing shape. It's fine, but I like them to be a little, no, that one's fine. Okay, so let me try it again on the other side. It's honestly practice though. Like you can watch me all day long, but then when you actually do it, it's so hard. But I do anchor my hand on my face so that I'm like touching my face right here so that my hand's not just out here. It's actually anchored on my face. And then I take it like this. I just kind of go right across. Sometimes they don't look exactly alike, and that's fine. See how this one's like really bumpy and then this one's like kind of curved down this way? So this is the point where I would take and sort of clean up the little bottom space here. This eye is a little like wrinklier than the other one. I think it's because I always have like a heating pad on this side of my face, so it's like, it's definitely different skin than this side. It feels totally different. Okay, so these aren't like the worst eyeliners that I've done, but what you can do is you can take a little bit of concealer, put it on the back of your hand, and then take a little brush. Dude, I swear to God, it's like a fucking racetrack out there. Why are there so many cars? It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Do you hear it? So this is the kind of brush that you want. I just did this like yesterday, so there's concealer in it. But this is the kind of brush. This is the Morphe E43. Sigma's E15 is very, very similar. I don't know if you can see, but it's like a flat, short little square. And what you would do is take a little bit of concealer on that brush, and you can use the shape of the brush to clean up the bottom. Now, I know I'm not really doing much because I got these wings pretty decent. I don't like the tip of my wings to flip up at all. I just want them to be like totally straight like that. So I sort of sometimes like take and cut the very tip of it off to where it looks like that. So just make sure that when you're doing this step, you are stamping it and using that flatness of the brush to your advantage like that. If you pull your eye, a lot of people pull their eye, when you relax it, it's going to be in a weird position. So don't pull on your skin if you can avoid it. And this one is more like curved. This one's more like straight. Honestly, once you get your lashes on, it really doesn't matter that much in my opinion, but if it really bothers you, like you can clean everything up or like keep adding more eyeliner, but that's the curse of eyeliner, is that it'll just get thicker and thicker. I kind of like my wings this thickness, so that's where I'm gonna leave it. The pencil that I use for my eyes is the Tardis Double Take eyeliner. I love this because on one side, it's a liquid liner like this, it's a felt tip, and then the other side is a little pencil liner. And I just love that it's 2-in-1 so that you don't have to buy 2 different products. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a little bit of mascara on. The mascara I've been using for like the last month, maybe 2 straight, is the It Cosmetics Lash Blowout. I really like this mascara. It just works well for me for like lashes. It's very black. I feel like it works nicely. It's not like super uber wet, but it's not like too dry. It's just kind of a nice mascara. I like the way it looks on my lower lash line. It doesn't seem to smudge or anything like that on me. Smudge. That's still such a weird word. And I'm gonna throw a pair of lashes on. I normally don't do top mascara until I put my lashes on, but you know. And I will be right back, and I think today we're doing a bold lip. I'm feeling it. Okay, so lashes are on. These are the Coco Risque lashes. I want to try this product today. I really like the color of this. This is some of my favorite like bright lip color. This is the Ilia, what is it called? Push It Lip Crayon. Damn, that's some tiny writing. I've never used this before. I don't think I've ever used anything from Ilia before. So let's see here. Is this expired? It smells like an actual crayon. Pretty Crayola. Doesn't smell right. Smells very, very crayon-y. Also, it's kind of sheer. Which I don't mind a sheer lip product, but not really in this color. It's only all right. Like, I don't know that I would reach for this, especially because it smells expired to me. Can't imagine it is. I feel like I just got that last year. But. And then this is the M Cosmetics Blood Moon Gloss. And this looks real pretty. Ooh, that redeems it. That redeems it. Just smells real weird. That is a pigmented gloss. Oh, that Ilia product smells like plasticky or something. All right, this is the finished makeup. I like it. I like it. I think the lips are a little, I don't know. I'm a little iffy on pigmenting glosses. Sometimes they're just a little finicky to work with. Sometimes I prefer like a liquid lipstick or like a nice lipstick and then just like a tad bit of gloss on there. I don't know, it seems like it performs better. This one wants to kind of bunch up. It's almost like, it's like overkill, you know? Well, either way, I feel like the color is pretty, but I feel like if I had to choose this lip color again, I would go with a lip liner, not that Ilia pencil because it's definitely not good. And then probably a clear lip gloss. So, you know, it is what it is. Well, that's the finished video. I hope you guys liked this video and that it was somewhat interesting to watch. Just a little chatty, get ready style video, but I also talked to you guys about, showed you how to do the eyeliner, kinda. I mean, like, did I? I can go way more in depth if you guys want. I can also do like a super fucked up liner if you guys really want to see it like super bad, and then I can like clean it up and show you how to fix the mistakes. If that's something that interests you guys, just let me know. And that's it for the video. I hope you guys like it. Just a little update on what's been going on. I hope you guys like the little TikTok I made. I was really proud of that. I have never made a TikTok before. There are some people that are like incredible at it. I cannot figure out how to do it in the app. Call me Raw Beauty Ethel because I do not know how to work TikTok. The only way I could do it is to edit it in Final Cut Pro, send it to my phone, and then upload it straight from there. But I don't know how people film it in the app. It doesn't make any sense to me. Who knew TikTok would be the next big thing? Did you guys know that TikTok and Musical.ly are the same app? I didn't know that, but the only way I figured that out is because when TikTok became a thing, I created an account and it said I already had an account, and I was like, what? How do I have an account in this new app? And then I logged into my account and I had two little Musical.lys in there. And I was like, wait a minute, is this the same app? It's the literal same app rebranded. When I saw TikTok for the first time, I was like, this app will never take off. And then it did. And you know what I think it was? Incredible branding on their part, because they hired a ton of influencers to do branded campaigns in the beginning. And I remember thinking, TikTok, like really? Yeah, really. It's like a huge app now. I couldn't have ever believed it. My dad, I'll be like sitting there and I'll just be like receiving text after text after text from my dad, and I'll look down at my phone and he's just sending me TikToks all day long. He loves watching them. And I love them too. I don't really understand the app though. I'm really old and I don't understand anything, so I like it that way. But I did like making my first one, so. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. But give it a thumbs up if you did. And don't tell me if you didn't, because it hurts me to hear it. I am not very good at taking criticism. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you at my next video. Bye! 50. Like, it's what? Orange?
Yeah.
What you would do is, oh my god, it's so noisy outside. Oh my god, am I at fucking NASCAR? What is happening out there? Really? A truck full of gravel?